All right. This is me reacting to the mile that I ran and the 800, but first the mile. Like a little like in depth, like what my plan was versus what I did. But yeah. So the race didn't really run as I wanted to run, but I still got an outcome that I was excited about. So whatever. So we're on the we're on the line. That's me over here. It's kind of pixely, it's whatever. That's me over here. There's like these skinny guys, this long, lengthy guy. This guy's like a little beefy, and like all these skinny guys. And so it's like, anyways, I'm just like one of the, like, this kid is like, anyways. So this kid's like mad young. He's like 12. I don't even know how he's in a race. But we go out, we're going out, even from here, that just looked like bigger than everyone else here, except for this guy. This guy's tall and skinny. And so I was like a little intimidated by that. But yeah, good stride, good start. I thought this is Hussein, this is John. I thought this was gonna be the pack. I was intimidated by how this guy looked. He just looked fast, so I was like, okay, I'm not as fast as him. And I remember thinking that to myself. And this little guy, he looks like that one YouTuber, that one like kid YouTuber. I forgot his name, but he's over here. Oh, let me put this over here. He takes my lead, which is whatever, it's like, okay, you can have it for now, but I'm gonna come get you back. And so, okay, I sit on him, because I don't know what he's thinking. This kid is not as fast as, the small dude over here is not as fast as that long, lengthy guy. So, whatever. But, so, yeah, I'm just, in my race, just make my own move. He looks back, like, yeah, I'm here. That's John Screwed or whatever his last name is. And then here's Hussein. These are some Connecticut boys. The whole three are Connecticut boys. They're trying to qualify for their state meet. I don't know why, it's so early in the season. But yeah, I just decided, okay, let me just get third. I'll be happy with third because these guys are seniors. They're booking it. This guy already creates a gap. I shouldn't have done that. And looking back, I could have stuck with this guy. This guy runs 40. He doesn't even run sub 40. So he doesn't even run sub 50. So it's whatever, 450. Anyway, so yeah, there's a little gap. But I know I can take him. Anyways, we're just running our race. Yeah, we're just running the race. Nothing really happens. It's kind of just chilling. I just make sure no one gets behind me and I don't get blocked in. But like, this is what I was thinking. It got so stretched out so quickly. I thought it was gonna be a little more blocked in, like a little more, tactical, but it's whatever. Anyways, I was thinking of making my move there, but I didn't. Oh, let me go back there. I was thinking of making my move right here. Yeah, that's why you can see me go out a little bit, but then I was like, okay, I waited a little too long. I like to make my moves right at the end of the straightaway, so they have to wait to make their move after the curve, the falling curve. All right, so I get them here, I think. Maybe I don't even know. I get them, I think, at like 1K or 1200. Yeah, here I don't. I guess not. Anyways, I like to make that move like right at like the last part before, because like my logic is that they don't have time to react during the curve because nobody wants to run extra distance in the curve. So I'll like run up on their shoulder for the entire straightaway and then make the move. Anyways, I check my watch here. I don't remember what I see. I think I see like, what was it, 150 or 250 or 219 or something like that, 211, whatever. Anyways, I'm just running him. I don't know if he knows I'm there, but I'm there, and I know that I know that I see him, and I know I got him. He looks small, like no disrespect to him, but like anyways. So then I think I make my move soon. I kind of just give up on going with those guys. Anyways, I make my move right here. That was probably like the smartest move I've ever made in a race. I don't know, and I'll tell you why. Cause like if I made my move like right here, if I made my move like if I went wide off the turn, right? If I'm coming wide off the turn, if I come wide off the turn and go over, like wide off the turn and go over, then he has that entire 40 meters to react, right? Because, that's like, you're not really wasting much distance. But if I'm up on his shoulder this whole straightaway, I turn around and I get him right there. I cook him right, this kid. I gotta get him right in the corner. Then he has no time to react. And I just kind of put on the jets because I think there's like 1,200 to go, or 600 to go. So I don't, I did start making my move at 600. I checked the watch, and I was like, why am I checking the watch? I have like the whole thing. We're at like I think we're at like 306, something like that. So yeah, then I just started building that gap, and I'm like thinking like I would love to be, near someone, but but whatever. I'm thinking to myself, okay, run away from the guy who's behind me and like run towards the guys in front of me. And looking back, I almost do that. What the fuck? I don't know. My shot looks good. I look fine. I was scared if someone was gonna run into. I was gonna run into someone right there, but whatever. Anyway, so then, John takes first, and this guy starts falling back over here. And I noticed that, and I was like, okay, maybe I can get him. And if I just I didn't think about that, like, too early. If I, like, put on the Jets a little bit earlier, then that would have been whatever. But, that's a 50-meter gap, and I was like, okay, that's a senior right there. That's a big dog. I'm just a sophomore. I'll let him do whatever he wants. Even though I'm taller, bigger, I feel like I feel like I'm faster than him looking back. But we're at 3:48. We have about, a minute left in the race. So that's, I feel like people keep doing this right before I'm about to go in. I don't know why they do that. Anyways, I lap this guy. John just goes crazy and leaves Hussein out here right by himself. And it's like, okay, I can go get him. But I don't know why I don't. We're at 4:36. We have one more lap, right? So I really kind of start turning on the Jets here. And you can see I build that gap. I almost build like maybe I'd say 30-meter gap, 20-meter gap between that guy. But he starts turning on the Jets too. And so, yeah. Anyways, I'm so close to getting Hussein. I could have caught a second, but I turned on the Jets at the last lap. I could have turned it on. It's whatever. Stride looks good. Everything looks good. The form looks good. Great first race. There he is over there. That's less than a 50-meter gap. I could just, if I just went a little faster. Anyways, it's whatever. Then John comes down the straightaway up here. He goes for the win with, I think, goes for the win for, I think, 4:48, I think, or 4:47. 4:46. This guy, I don't know what he gets, and then me with 57. I think he gets 55. I could have, if I just kicked a little harder, I could have got him. Because look, I'm over here. I didn't make any moves that race because there was no moves to be made. It was like a time trial. It was all by myself. The only move I really made was that was when I'm trying to pass this guy right over here. Right, I make that move. That was probably the smartest move I could have made. Right around 2:30. Right, I make that move right around here. I feel like I could have, if I made that earlier, then I could have started that chase, but it's whatever. It is what it is. You can't, it's just more experience, but yeah. And then the 800, I'll find that one second. But that was a good race. I finished in 4:57, which was a new PR, but I would love to go sub 4:50, but whatever. Because I feel like once you're I'm definitely a sub 5 guy. I used to just be able to say I ran sub 5 once, but now I really feel comfortable in the sub 5 realm, which is great. So I'm definitely a sub 5 guy. But if I could get to that sub 4:50, 4:49 is fast. That's when you actually get fast. But I have a lot of work. That race felt so easy. Once I finished that race, I was walking up the stairs to the Armory. I was chilling. That race was really easy for me. But yeah. Okay, then we have this 800. I never really ran an 800 well. The only time I ran 800 was right after my mile, right? So, in track season, I ran a mile. It was a rainy day mile. It was goofy. And then I had 3 heats of 200s that I had to rest. So I maybe, I don't know, I think I had 4 minutes rest recovery, and then I had to run an 800. That was the only 800 I ran. I ran 2:22. So this time, I'm talking to my coach. Coach tells me, go out, guns blaring, first 400. And I'm like, bet, I'm a big aerobic guy. And I'm always I'm big used to sitting and kicking, right? I always sit and kick. That's all I do. And so he's like, nah, there's no sitting kicking the 800. Just go out, guns whistling. Okay, coach, whatever you say, boss. So I go out, I go out and I go do that. I don't even know who's in this race. And I know some kid from my brother's school. There's me, touching my underwear because I don't know. I feel like I'm fast in this race. I feel like I'm one of the fastest in the race. I feel like I have I have a chance to be here. I have a chance to get, top 3 in my heat. This is my heat. I feel like I should be successful in this heat. Okay, so I'm go out. First 400. Go out crazy. Go out, mad fast. Just and so I do that. You can see me huffing and puffing I'm sprinting 400 meters. I get the watch. I'm wobbling. I wobble. He wobbles. They stop the race. He's all right, chill. He's trying to make me laugh. It's bro, just start the gun. Anyways, here's a cool race visual. We do it again. Then these guys mess up. Then the guy up here, these guys up here mess up, and they gotta stop. And so I'm bro, what's going on? I'm gonna look at the watch. I'm gonna look at the gun guy. Okay, we start. I go out, guns blaring. Yeah. I realize I have a spot. So I try to go up I try to make a move right there. go up. I'm going crazy right now. I'm at like, don't even know what I'm repping. I think I did like 33 first. Okay, so now I realize, holy shoot, I'm first. You know, then I tried to like slow it a little bit to see if that would, like, if people will slow, but no, this guy isn't like that. So I slow it, and as soon as I slow it, this guy was like, holy shit, no, keep going. And so, okay, so he gets on my corners again. I look like a horse over here. He takes my spot. I keep pushing it, you know, push. I was like, okay, go get him. I'm just thinking to myself, catch. I'm still like kind of sprinting, and then you can see like that's we're at like, you know, 300 meters. Then you see I keep going, and then I hit a wall, and then people start passing me, and it's terrible. I hit the wall like right there. You can see where I hit my wall too. Okay, so we're at, you know, 130, I think, and I hit my wall right there, and then I just slow down. So that's because I went lactic. I went anaerobic. I never went like anaerobic in a race like that. I never went lactic in a race like that. Eduardo, you know, he gets me right here. But these boys are all seniors, so I don't know. That makes me feel better about myself, I guess. But, you know, I try to keep my form tight. He makes a big move. Eduardo makes a huge move. You know, I don't know. Good for him, I guess. I'm not that confident to make a big move like that, but it worked out. You know, he goes from, what was that, 1, 2, 3, fourth. He's in fourth. Then he's like, okay, someone's got to change. So he goes around. He doesn't even go in between. Like if that's me, I'm elbowing in between. I'm elbowing between me and this Asian guy. I'm elbowing because that's a little bit of a gap. He could have made that, but no, he goes around. Okay, cool, good for him. He's trying to get a second place. Okay, so he's still wide. He didn't go. You know, it's whatever. I'm over here. This guy starts passing me, and then I'm like, oh my goodness, bro, I'm dying. I really feel like I'm actually dying out here. Like this is the hardest thing ever. My legs are cramping up. I've never ran a race like this. I'm a big sitting kick guy because I feel like if I went out slower, I could have just kicked with that guy. But whatever. You can see everyone's locking up. These guys are locking up. These guys are locking up. You know, we look like we're walking on the track. Then he starts kicking a little bit. I try to get a little kick. I just like catch him. Doesn't really work. I think we have one more lap after this. I'm dying out here, bro. This was brutal. And then bell lap goes up. When I hear the bell, it kind of gives me like an energy boost. So I try to kick. I look around, see if anyone's gonna pass me, and it's like, okay, I'm pushing, brother. It was so hard. I went out first, and then I just started like getting passed by people. And this guy comes up and gets him, and almost gets me. I'm like, don't let him get you, because I know he's right there. I hear him. Like, don't let him get you. This gap goes crazy. Oh my goodness. I look at my watch, like, and then I'm like, why am I looking at my watch? It's an 800. You know, it's the last lap. Anyways, keep pushing. The form looks good, even though I'm like going crazy lactic. I try to kick a little bit. There's nothing left. Oh my goodness. There's absolutely nothing left. I hate running 800. It's not that bad, but it's like way more of a sprinty race. So you can see me, I look like I'm over here like dying. And yeah. But I didn't really make any move. Like, literally, I only made one move that race. You know, I didn't get blocked in. It wasn't a blocked in kind of race. But I just go out, you know, right here. I go out, like, guns blazing. Like, I'm, like, actually, like trying to sprint, I feel like. I'm going, Then I just make my move right there. And that's, like, the only move I made. But I just go around. This guy ends up winning it. You know, Eduardo's back there. He comes up. Oh, no, he's up here. Eduardo's up here. He comes up around. Anyways, I'm still in first. I feel like I got this. I slowed down the pace. And as soon as I slowed down the pace, oh my goodness. As soon as I slowed down, I literally remember relaxing. And these guys is like, nope, absolutely not. And he started pushing again. So whatever. That's what an 800 is. More racing experience. But I finished 214, which is a new PR. What's that? Yeah, 214, which is a new PR. And for the 800 and 457 for the mile, which is a new PR. So yeah, I'm happy. I think I could definitely go sub 450. You know, but I do feel really comfortable in the sub 5 range. So I could confidently say I'm definitely a sub 5 guy. But yeah, I think I need to work on a little bit more of my like lactic and aerobic stuff. But overall, it was like a good race. Like I'm not mad about it. You know, that's racing experience. That's how you run the 800. I got 5th place in my heat, and I think I got like 15th in the entire race. But whatever. There were 3 heats. First place guy ran like a 57, so like kind of speedy. But yeah, definitely a good race. Definitely good way to start my season. You know, with only a week of training, I'm excited. I got a medal for the mile, so yeah, good stuff.